Okay, sir. Kindly go ahead, sir.
Okay. So very good evening, all of you, all the participants. So today will be a continuation of day one. Now today's, let me just explain what we are going to just once again. Uh, Basically, we will try to learn the major journal finders. So who gives us the journal finder? Majorly the leading publishing houses. So I hope you must be aware that Elsevier, Springer, Wiley, Sage, Emerald, IEEE, right? Even SJR. So all this, I'll try to show as many as possible. 9, 10 journal finders I have shortlisted, which will help you. But thing is, this is my first thing. Second thing, second element, I will go to the journal directly to some, A star journal or Q1, Q2 journal. And in the journal website, what to check. So two way I will show you. First, from this leading publishing houses, how to find the journal. Suppose you are ready with a paper. Be it review paper or empirical paper, and you want to, now you are exploring that which journal to publish. So you will take, first of all, you will take help of a journal finder, right? Top 10 journal finders I have listed and I will show one by one. Next is that you go to the journal website and what to check in the journal website. That is also very important, right? So that is my second element. And third element is open access. There is whole lot of, confusion among the scholars. That means open access means only they will take money and they will publish. No, it is not like that. Very good journals are open access. What are the different types of open access? Gold, green. We will learn this, right? So I prepared a slide on that also. And finally, H-index. Some of you were asking, and nowadays many prominent universities are asking. So one of my colleague was, giving interview, and I heard that he was being asked his H-index. Very important. So we must learn our H-index. We must know our H-index, right? And everything is transparent nowadays. I think whatever, whoever is here in this research scholars are here, I can also see your research index in the Scopus also. Web of Science I don't have actually, so I cannot check in Web of Science. That already I discussed in my day one. But Scopus I am having full access, right? So any author I can check. Yesterday also I had shown you some prominent authors, very high H-index and all those, right? And how to approach Scopus also. One thing yesterday I left this H-index thing, and the second thing I left was how to write an email directly to Scopus, not to journal, but directly to Scopus. This many of the, my colleagues and co-researcher does not know where to write. So I will show you that also. So with this in mind, with these things in agenda, let me start today's topic, right? Today's this one. So first, let me share my screen for this. So any journal finder, there is a journal finder called Elsevier Journal Finder. So very simple, what we'll do, I'm sharing my screen. So let us take any Google. Let us take any Google, this one. In the Google, if you type, or directly if I go there, so why it is not showing? Yeah, now it will show. So let me share my screen. Yeah. So see my screen. This is a Google, this is the screen. So just write here. You don't have to remember this one. At the end I will give you, but simply write Elsevier. Okay, journal finder already, I was doing some search in the, so just enter. And we got this website, right? Journal finder. So you can just keep a note, those who are, so I will try to at least 5 journal finder I will show you today. All are of same kind with little difference, right? So let me start with Elsevier. I hope all of you know Elsevier is the scope data Journal of Scopus database, right? So Elsevier Journal Finder. What is the website? journalfinder.elsevier.com, right? Very simple. Even you can remember this, right? So Elsevier is the domain name and journal finder. So let me click here. Okay. So see this sort of screen. I hope my screen is find the right journal for your research is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us explore a little bit. Let us explore one in full. What I generally do, one journal finder, I will explain in full. Then rest of the rest we will a bit faster method. So first, what you can see the window, match my abstract. So you are ready with your paper. You have written the paper, empirical or review or SLR, whatever paper you have written. You are ready with the paper and you are ready with your abstract, title, keyword. Now different journal finders want different thing. Even just some will ask you only title. Okay, only with your title you can find. But generally put the abstract. That is better, you know, to the abstract will get you better papers. Will suggest better journals if you put the abstract, right? Now, so what I will do, one of my published paper abstract, I will, to show you, I will do this, right? So, and I will demonstrate this with the help of my published paper in Scopus. Okay. So then I can, once I put that, then I can show you all the functions, right? So you can see here, match my abstract. So I'm going to matching my abstract. What other I can do? I can search by keywords also. I can paste my keywords in this, or I can paste the aim and scope. In various ways I can use this, right? But I am doing the very basic thing. That is, I am taking the, so one, I am not showing, I have opened one of my paper. So just the abstract I will take here. Only the abstract I am copy pasting. So you can take from your this one paper and you can so what I am doing, I am pasting the abstract, right? So what I have done, simply I have taken one my paper abstract and I have pasted here and then go to find journals. Let us see what it shows. Okay. So just see the screen. So it is showing 40 journals matching your paper. Now the search engine has given us 40 journal, but out of this 40, how to do their comparison? Number one, on what basis to do their comparison? Just see the first journal. So if you scroll here, you will get all just Journal of Cleaner Production, top journal, very top, impact factor 9.7. Some of you are asking me whether it can go above 5. Impact factor can go up to 20, 25, no issues, right? So Journal of Cleaner Production, top class journal for sustainability researchers, right? So in this way, there 40 has come. If I just scroll here, so in just one window, just with the click of a mouse and pasting my abstract, I have got 40 top class journals. Number one, that is my step number one. Now what to do? On what parameter you should select a journal, right? Generally, now different, many of your purpose might be different. Some of you are, suppose, searching impact factor. Your guide has told that search in high impact factor journal. So what you will do, you will go here, see here in the left, you will find impact factor. So we have taken all impact factor from 0 to 10 plus. So you can just increase the impact factor. 1, 2, I want to take high impact factor journals, right? So I can set here. Hope in the left hand side, you can see impact factor. So if we click here, it will then, I will show after some time, it will show us journals with high impact factors, So first thing is impact factor. Next is site score, right? Next is site score. As this is Scopus website, I told you in Scopus, go by site score. It's not, right? So site score, is giving for this journal. For the top journal, only one journal I'm showing. Social Science and Humanities Open. What is the site score? 4.2. We can just click here, visit journal. We can click visit journal page and we can go to the journal page. So that I will show you in the second phase, not in the first phase. First phase, I am going only for journal finders, right? Now, site score is very important. Next, time to first decision, 24 days. 24 days is the time to first decision. That means the desk rejection. The editor will tell you whether it is rejected or accepted within 24 days. More or less 24 days. So, good one, not very bad. But now suppose you want to do it faster. So you can change here, time to decision. You can change here this button you can press, that time to decision should be less than 10 days. So if you fix 10, you will get another set of journals. Time to acceptance is 163 days. Good journals will take, I told you yesterday also, good journals will take 3 to 4 months minimum. When you see advertisement publishing in 15 days, that means gone. Your journal is going in wrong hands. 15 days, 7 days, you cannot publish. I can assure you, cannot publish in a good index journal in 15 days, right? You will be getting so many emails. 15 days, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, send your paper. If you send, you are gone, right? Your journal will also go, your paper will also go, your money obviously will go, and your everything, your reputation also goes. Your digital footprint will be there, and they will never remove. Your paper will lie in the journal, and that is very this one. Now, next is acceptance rate. What is acceptance rate? If I suppose in this number one, there is no acceptance rate, right? But let me find one acceptance rate. They are not showing here acceptance rate. Generally, very less journals give the acceptance rate. See here, this journal, International Journal of Educational Research, acceptance rate only 4%. Very tough journal, you can understand, 4%. That means out of 100 paper, 96 will be rejected. Rejection process, it is rejection, it's not a selection. So 96 out of 100 will be rejected, only 4% acceptance. Very simple metrics. So there are 5 metrics. This has all the metrics, impact factor 2.6. That means, what does this mean? This International Journal of Educational Research is having an impact factor. That means if I check in Web of Science, this journal will be there. No doubt. Closing my eyes, I can say, this journal is in Web of Science also. Clarivate, right? Site score 6.2. Now see, impact factor and site score is differing. Why? I told you the two formulas yesterday, right? So formulas are different. Obviously, site score and impact factor will be different. Time to first decision, 4 days only. Within 4 days, you will get the editor's decision, accept or reject within 4 days. Even editor will not send to the reviewer. I hope you know the journal process. First, it comes to the editorial desk. They will check the plagiarism and all. After checking the plagiarism, if it is below 10% or 15%, they will send it to the reviewer. And if it matches the aim and scope also. Very important. When I go to the journal, I will show you how to match the aim and scope. Previously, what I used to do in 23, I used to send in any journal, whatever be the aim and scope, I used to send. And it could get rejected within 4 or 5 days. I was not aware what are the parameters, but you must see the parameters. Number 1, impact factor. Number 2, site score. Number 3, time to first decision. Obviously, you are under some, if you are doing PhD, you are under time constraint, obviously. Time to acceptance, 169 days. Acceptance rate, 4%. Very tough. For this tells us this is a very tough journal to crack, right? These are the parameters that we can study. Open access, I will come later on. What is open access? So for any journal finder, these are the things that we must try to follow, right? This is a very good journal. I think all of you know, Technological Forecasting and Social Change. Impact Factor Site Score. That means what does this? This is both in Scopus and Web of Science, right? Both in Scopus and Web of Science. Technological Forecasting, and I know this journal. Personally, I have seen this journal, right, by opening. So this is a very good journal. We'll see some journals also. Journal के पेज से कैसे पता चल सकता है? What should we see before submitting our paper? What are the observables before submitting the paper? So these are some of the parameters. So Journal of Cleaner Production, you can see cleaner, and so just 40 journals. You can at one page you are getting. Now you have to decide depending on your which one is your primary focus, whether impact factor, site score, time to first decision, time to acceptance rate, whichever is important to you or your guide has suggested. Depending on that, you have to choose the journal, right? So this is one first step. This is one first step to understand the decide the journal, that where. Similarly, you can do by keywords also. Can you see here? Search by keywords, right? So we can, I have shown you by pasting my abstract. Similarly, you can do by keywords also, right? Similarly, you can do by title, but try to put your abstract. It gives some match criteria. Some journal finder will also, here it is not giving, they will show you how much your paper and the journal are matching, what percentage. So in the next journal finder, I will try to, show you that, right? Okay. So these are some basic elements that we observe when we go for a journal finder, right? So let me stop here.
So one query, in these
Yes,
journals,
sure.
it is mentioned article publishing charges.
Yeah.
$1,000 and so on.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a cost involved with the same?
Certainly, there is APC. Good journals, Journal of Cleaner Production, you can see the amount, open access, $4,390. Even if I multiply 80, almost 3.5 lakhs you have to pay. 3.5 lakhs you have to pay, ma'am, for this Journal of Cleaner Production. If you are going in open access mode. But if you are going in subscription mode, there is no charges, right? So journal will give you option after your paper is published. The journal will ask you, the editor will ask you whether you want to publish open access or in the subscription mode. So I will, for the next, in my third element is open access. I have prepared very well 2-3 slides, 7-8 slides on open access also. So when I come to open access, I will tell you the whole story. So yes, this is a
subscription is good enough.
Subscription, yes, good enough, madam. Subscription. Some journals is only open access. You can see cleaner and responsible consumption. There is no subscription based, right? Only you have to. Here also there is open access charges are there, right? So majority good journals, they are charging open access, right?
So this is quite expensive. So is it affordable?
Yeah. Now, ma'am, now just you see this journal, Sustainable Future. They are open access, but they are not charging. They are $0 APC. So you can just get in touch with this, right? But they are taking some standard fee. Okay, so different journals have different names, right? Open
standard
access
fee is more than $2,280.
Yeah, some are there, but they are charging some standard fee, which is $1,450.
Reena ma'am, ultimately they will make money either by selling your article or by making it public and taking money from you.
Yes. So actually what happens, in some countries, in US, UK, the universities sponsor. I will explain this. I will explain this open access fee. or APC fee very well in my subsequent slides, right? But yeah, madam is correct that obviously money making is there. The publishing house are making money. Okay, so I will show, I think, let me show you another journal, Wiley something. See, next,
So just
just,
one query, sir.
yes, yes.
Sorry, this is just about that article publishing charges. Do they first ask you that after your after your article has been accepted, will they tell you the charges, or before that you have to pay?
No, never do that. I will tell you, see, journal, it must be, if it is a good journal, even a Q4, I published in a Q4, there in the website it is mentioned. So after you get the acceptance from your, editor, they will tell you, then they will send you a mail and then you have to pay, even if it is a Q4. Whatever sort of journal it is, it will never ask you, and there the money should be, whether it is $100, $150, $300, that should be mentioned. I will show you in my the Scopus journal where I published, not a very good journal, but they were very clear. They had all the COPE rules, COPE, COPE, right? Publishing ethics. They abide by. So publishing ethics tells that the journal cannot ask you money beforehand. After the reviewer will give the, that after 2-3 reviews, maybe 5 months, 6 months, then they will, then the editor will ask for money if it is published. Accepted, sorry, if it is accepted. So acceptance and publication has a, you can see here also, time to acceptance and time to publication. There are, when I go to the journal, I will show this in details also, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So that is another one. I think another, let me show you this Wiley. Wiley is, Wiley in Q1, my paper was, but they are taking 6 months, first review. Very tough if it takes 6 months. So let me, screen sharing has stopped. Just let me open this Wiley and I will come back. Wiley, just simply you have to type in Google Scholar, Wiley Journal Finder. Okay. I will show you the website address also. Yeah. So let me click there. Let me go there and show you. Yes. Yes. Let me find this. Yes. Let me share the screen. So now I am showing you the Wiley Journal Finder. So first we have seen Elsevier, Wiley. If you want, I can go on showing you, but I will miss the other topics actually. So I think 2 is fair enough. Let me show you the Wiley. What other options they are giving for the researcher, right? So please see here what they are telling. First, find journals that, what is the website? Very simple, same domain name, journalfinder.wiley.com. So wiley.com is the publisher and Journal Finder is the, obviously Journal Finder is the tool by which we are matching the manuscript. Again, almost same, see here, but here I think you have to, the title is, both are mandatory. There I only pasted the abstract. If you remember, in Elsevier, I only pasted the, this one. I only pasted the abstract, but here you have to paste the abstract as well as the title. Let us see without pasting the title whether it is seen. So already I have in the control, this. Let us see whether they are asking or not. No, I think they are not asking. Okay. No, it is. I think we have to provide the, we have to give the title. So here we have to, so let me just paste my title from here. So what I am doing actually is, from my published paper, Scopus paper, I am just taking that, this one, and I am pasting here, right? Okay. Now it will show. Now let us put find. I hope it will work. Yes, it has worked. It has worked. See this now. Okay, so I have pasted my paper, right? Yes, it is written already. I have not seen actually because can you see both fields are required. You have to paste the title also. You have to paste the this one also, right? You have to paste the title as well as you have to paste the abstract, right? Now, very little difference. So again, it has given us how many journal? How many 100 search 100 journals. So Wiley is I think a very big database. They are giving us see more. You have to click here, see more journals. I hope my screen is shared. You can see the Wiley journal finder.
But so these journals are not related. They are related to health sciences, pediatric, dental, neuroscience.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
yours is related to education, higher education.
higher education, because my article is on higher education actually. You know, so my article is on higher education. That's why, and some journals, healthcare and education, they target both these sectors. So it is showing this. Some nursing journals, so yeah, Journal of Nursing, BGU International, Nursing Open. So because health and some journal are into both these domain, healthcare and education. That's why it is coming. If you can see the abstract, it is mainly on higher education, right? So here, the thing to observe is you can see here another column, relevance. Relevance, three this one green bars. That means highly related, this journal. But gradually it is getting 2 bars. That means the match is less here. And only 1 bar. The more I go, you know, downward or more I scroll, it is showing only 1 bar. 1 bar means very less match. So better to go for the last, I think first 3-4 journals. So this is giving us high match, right? High match. So same, almost same. They are giving impact factor, open access, but they are not giving all those, you know, time to acceptance. So what should we do in this case? We should go to the journal website and see what is the first time, what is the aim and scope, what is the first, you know, first decision, what is the second decision, what is the final publishing date, how much time they take, the time, the abstracting, indexing. So in Wiley, what you have to do is that if you want to publish in Wiley, so you have to go to the journal and then find, right? Different journals have their different own these things, right? So you have to go to the journal and you have to find this one. So many journals they have given, but some journals are not matching, right? Just like Journal of Consumer Behavior, right? So some management journals are also there, but as my topic is higher education, it is showing some higher education journal also. The Journal of Human.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes,
Sir,
yes,
can you hear
madam.
me?
Yes, tell me.
Sir, your article was related to higher education and sustainability, but the most relevant journal is coming out related to gerontology.
No, so that's why what should we do is that we should find not only in one journal finder, we should go for at least 3-4 journal finders and then take the decision. Never take on one journal finder.
Okay.
Just like go to, so I have shown you Elsevier. Elsevier will give another set. If I paste there, I have shown you. Springer Nature is there. Wiley, I have shown you. Sage is there. Emerald is there. IEEE is for engineering journals, right? SJR also. There is one Jane, Journal or Author Name Estimator. You can, so these are the names you can write down where you can find your journal, right? So these are some of the journal finder which will help you. Yes.
Sir, if I want to publish a paper in a UGC Care, so how I can find out which journal is suitable in UGC Care?
Okay, sir, in UGC Care, so I yesterday showed you, no, that in UGC Care, you go to UGC Care website and you scroll and see which are the UGC Care Group 1. In UGC Care, there
No,
are
no,
two
that
types.
I got it. No, that
Ah.
I got it, sir. But if I want to figure out which journal is suitable for my paper.
Yes, I'm coming to that. My next actually topic is that. So
Okay,
I
sir.
hope, yeah, very good question actually. So journal finder, if it is it clear? Journal finder. So I planned 9 journal finder, but I think I will miss because this is only 45-minute session. So I want to now show you to going to the journal what sir has
Sorry,
asked.
sir, can you just tell us the names so we can look it up later?
Yes, please. Yes. So number 1, you can take down this Jane, journal or author name estimator. Journal or author name estimator.
So can you write in the chat box, sir?
I am writing. So I can stop share now because.
Yes, sir. Or you
let
can,
me-
if you have a PPT, you can show the entire list and people will be like taking the screenshot, or I'll take the screenshot and paste it.
Chat box I'm writing, ma'am. No
Yes,
issues.
sure.
Yes. So Jane.
There is no issue, sir. We can extend the time. There is no problem in that.
Okay. So I'm writing one by one. Jane, WAOS, yes, journal finder.
Sir, if possible, please can you send it on WhatsApp group?
Which one?
Sir,
Yeah, sure.
Sir, I'm copying it and I'll be sending in the WhatsApp group.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Even I'm telling you, you don't have to remember the, the domain name or something. Just type in Google. I showed you. I also don't know what, but it is just type Elsevier journal finder in Google. It will show you and take the first what is coming. So Springer, Wiley. Acha, for you the list I should be Wiley. Finder, sorry, finder, Wiley journal finder, Sage, major publication houses, right? Finder. All of you are aware because all of you are publishing paper, I know, but still a ready list will be there. And try to see at least 2 to 3, at least 3. Don't depend on one. Because it is totally, nowadays they are using the keyword matching. So IEEE is for engineering, this one, and SJR. SJR I will show you if time permits. I will show you. So these are the 9 major journal finders I'm writing, which are the major publishers. So 9 journals, you can just, write or you can just copy. So by
very difficult to get it published in Elsevier. Which one of them is good and comparatively easy to get publication? Elsevier kind of the quality of paper has to be really good.
Yes.
Emerald and Sage and Springer, would you say? What the starters?
For the starters, I think Wiley is a BTC. I think Wiley, what I have seen from my experience, because this paper, this SLR paper crossed the I know there is a journal called Sustainable Development. It is a Q1 journal and my paper, but ultimately I published in Q4. It was taking huge time, and in 6 months first review came. So 1 year, with 1 year time in hand, you have to enter the field. Otherwise, if you are if you are targeting the good journals, Q1, Q2 or A*A, if you are targeting Q4 or Q3, then 3 months is fair enough. 3 to 4 months. Right?
To start with, sir, should we straight away aim for A* or A?
No,
Or
never. You should not
experience?
do. No, never. The starters should start with Q3, Q4, and even ABDC B and C. Right?
Okay.
So you can write down this ABDC B
A
and
and
C.
A* should be targeted with experience.
With experience, obviously. Because because that happens actually. I was also at one point of time very demotivated. And then I understood it is very tough. So keep it those for future, right?
And we had one FDP and one editor from Elsevier was our resource person. And he told us that they look up, like they also check if the publisher has published somewhere else, and if they have, like, if you're targeting A or A star, they will see that you have published in B or C category. They will check your paper once, and then only they will start publishing and like checking your paper. Otherwise, they will do desk rejection.
So is that the reason that majority of the scholars put the name of big shots into their paper?
Yes. They will not even turn up the paper. They will just check your name. They will check your paper, and they will see if it is there or not, and then only they will process. Otherwise, it will be complete, like it will be short desk rejection.
Okay,
Very sorry state of affair, I must say. The person is putting up so much of hard work and labor, and then just because of the name, it vanishes.
That is there, obviously. Because see, madam, it is quite obvious. I will telling Reena ma'am why it is so. Because once they have a person who has published extensively, then their citation, only reason is citation. The whole game is of citation.
Right.
If they bring this name, only your citation will increase like anything. And a editor's job depends on citation. I have told you yesterday, if you've seen, because more the citation, more is the H-index. H-index of not only author, the journal also have a H-index, right? So the journal, H-index of the journal will go high. If they can bring such person, such researcher who has published in, 40, 50 Q1, Q2 journal, right? So, some of the prominent, journal, even in India, there are researchers. I have shown you 55 H-index. Okay. There are some Indian researchers who are doing very well, right? So if they put their name, then the citation will increase. The journal citation, कल मैंने आपको formula दिखाया, right? वो citation कैसे बढ़ेगा? जब तक ना ऐसे they will bring such, journal editor has to keep his job also. Okay, nobody is safe actually, So editor has editors. It is editor's responsibility to improve the journal. Impact factor kahan se aayega? It will come from citation only. You have seen the numerator is impact factor. Numerator is nothing but citation. More the citation, more is your impact factor. Everything is in a cycle, as madam was telling, right? It is a cycle, right? So everything is a cycle, and it is maybe it is unfortunate, obviously. So for the starters, it's a huge struggle. So to publish 3 scopus, I have also struggled. Okay, no problem. Let us proceed for our next. That is what? Yes, I have to go to a journal. So let me show you the journal end. Till now, I was with the journal finder, right? So what we have done, we have seen a journal finder, right? And we have shortlisted some journals, suppose 5 journals. Now what we'll do, go to the journal individually, go to the journal. So I'm just showing a journal called benchmarking, right? I am going to because I know this is a good journal. Okay, but benchmarking journal. Because I will just share, just give me 1 minute. It's an Emerald journal. Let us see. Okay, so now I will share, right? So I'm sharing the screen for Emerald. Well, once I bring multiple screen, now I also get confused actually. So now, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first round you have done, you have, so I have given you the 9 journal finders. So 3, 4 are fair enough. If you go to 3 or 4, you will see same names are coming. So just check out these 5 or this. Next, what to do? So step wise, I am telling you. First, आपको पता ही नहीं है कहाँ जाना है. पहले आपने journal finder, you have, at least you got name of 5 journals. Suppose one name is benchmarking. Then what you will do? Okay, right. So if you just go to the website, so emerald.com, you can see I have typed, you just type the name of the journal, it will come. So now coming here, your first and foremost job will be, now this interface will be different for different journals. See here, about the journal, you must read this. Number one, in some journal, it will be aim and scope, right? Aim and scope. Just like I think someone of you are asking that हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? So we'll go to this about the journal. Okay, it is taking some time. Yeah. So now we got this, right? So now see this window. Submit your paper, submit at the last. First, the checking, overview, author guidelines, editorial team, very important. Who is the person? Whether Lil Philo is there in sustainability. I told you in my bibliometric workshop also, Lil Philo, right? He is the editor of 4 or 5 sustainability journal. If you see his name in the editorial list, you are sure this is a good journal, no doubt. Lil Philo with, I will check his Scopus, this H index today. So indexing and metrics, metrics. Reviewers, who are the reviewers? Even you can check that. Good journal will tell, but tomorrow I will come to predatory. You will get nothing. No reviewer's name, only name is there, but no email ID, no phone number. You cannot catch anybody, predatory. They will take your money, and next month even the website is also gone. This has happened also with scholars. So tomorrow is very interesting. Please be ready with your name of journals. Okay, don't hesitate. Please give me the names. I will try to my level best to tell you whether it's a predatory or not, right? So tomorrow is a session, very important, very important. I think that is the most important takeaways out of these 3 days, what I feel actually, right?
So in IndusScience journal, they ask for the names of the reviewers from the submitter only.
Yeah, they will ask you for reviewers, you know, because sometimes the reviewer matching, you know, delay, why delay happens? See, 3 months, 4 months, what the editor is doing? Editor is trying to match your topic or your area with the reviewers who is working in this matching. One journal told me the name of the journal, I am forgetting, one A category journal, that we are sorry, we are not getting a reviewer of your paper is very good. It is on sustainable education, very good. One paragraph he praised, this is a very new concept, sustainable education is a very new concept, but we are not getting a reviewer. I am searching for 1 month, very honest rejection. Some rejection is not only will be, you know, dishonest rejection, or just it will say that so many volumes are there, I cannot this. Generally they say this, but I was amazing editor. They told I cannot match your paper with the reviewer skills. That's why I'm rejecting. You know, that's why they ask for reviewer. So if you are working on, suppose, I think some of you are telling HR, suppose madam can give 4 HR researchers in the area, right? Then the editor, they are asking for the help from the authors, nothing else. This matching is very important, matching of your paper and reviewer. Why it takes time, right? Review करने में time क्यों लेता है? यही सब factors है ना? Okay. So next what you will see? Next, yes, please see. Yes, aim and scope. Yes, they are also writing. Please just read if possible. I am reading for you. Benchmarking, an international journal, is the first journal to examine a business process design and improvement, that is revolutionizing established practice and performance, and is critical for companies committed to organizational performance based on measures or metrics, benchmarking and implementing the best practices. So if your article is on organizational performance, they will accept, right? Its enthusiastic reception by many prominent academic scholars and practitioners has created high levels of interest in benchmarking techniques and best practices. So if you are working on best practices of some organizational performance, obviously TQM, yet strategies and technique like TQM performance, see, they are giving hints. You should read this. Without reading this, never send. I think someone told me HR, right? So if HR madam sends in this journal, test rejection, 4 days rejection will come. 4 days, I'm telling from my experience. Not demotivating. I'm not demotivating anyone. From my experience, I'm telling, if you send a HR paper in benchmarking within 4 days, if you are working with sustainability or performance management or productivity, you are doing something with productivity, and operations managers do this. Actually, I'm teaching operations management, so this is my area. If you are doing some operations management, you are even if you are trying to see the productivity of the organizational performance, then this is your journal. Are you getting now? This journal, please read this. This is the most first step. After opening the journal website, go to aim and scope. Previously, I did not know anything. I used to send like anything and get rejection within 4 days. 4 or 5 days, paper rejected, setting for the next. Don't do that. Okay. Please, step number 1. After getting the journal name, what you will do, you will read the aim and scope. Number 1. Okay. ISSN, EISSN, okay, no problem. So EISSN means this journal have online presence. EISSN, right? So electronic ISSN means this journal has a online presence. They will, if you publish here, you will get a DOI. What is DOI? Data Object Identifier. Only this DOI will tell your paper. Nowadays, we only ask DOI. Okay. Featured articles. Next, what you will see. Okay. Next, what you will see. Next, you must see author guidelines. Just let me very quickly. Author guidelines means, I think you know this. I am not spending much time. Second thing is author guidelines. Very quickly, author responsibilities. AI. Don't use much of AI tools because it is very dangerous. Nowadays, even the journal editors are having AI matching tools. They will catch your AI percentage, not only plagiarism, but AI, right? Research, yes, research and publication ethics. You must see in your journal whether they are following the guidelines of COPE, C-O-P-E. What is COPE? I am not taking to your website. When you get time, please read this website. COPE is Committee on Publication Ethics. Committee on, they have a full-fledged website, and the journal must be affiliated to the rules. Just you can see here, our editors and employees work hard to ensure the content we publish is ethically sound. To help us achieve that goal, we closely follow the advice laid out in the guidelines and flowcharts on the COPE. If I go here, okay, again, half an hour I will take, so I'm not going, but you read this website only. You can just go to, simply type on Google COPE, C-O-P-E, Committee on Publication Ethics, right? You will take the and see what rules. Even the editor has to follow some rule. Madam was telling, right, that editor's job is to increase the citation, but he has to follow some rules, right? Even good publishing houses are also coming up with predatory journals. Very risky nowadays. Okay, so a few points. Okay, just this thing you can check. Crossref. Yeah, crossref means crossref gives the DOI. So the editor enters your paper data once it is accepted and the DOI is generated. Right? In a predator, you will give you a DOI, but it will not work. Tomorrow I will show you. DOI given, but it will not work. Go to DOI का कौन सा website है? DOI.org. This is the mother website. Any paper on earth you have published anywhere, if you put the DOI, it must take you to either to the paper or to the journal website. So this I will show you tomorrow. This is another sign to catch a predatory. That the DOI, once I published, also I published first in C category, that was print journal actually. Print journal will never give you a DOI. I wrote to the editor for 4 to 5 times, no reply. Paper has been published. Every time he will reply, paper has been published. Then I could understand that obviously DOI will be only given if it has a online presence. What my point? Okay, so you can just go through this major points I'm telling. If I go, then it will be, it will be at least 2 to 3 hours. Okay, already we are, I think, running short of time. So, but just you must read this. Without reading this, don't send your paper, right? APC, I have some slides. I will take you to APC, right? Some, I think Madam was asking about APC, but I have prepared some slides, so that will help. Manuscript requirements, format, abide by the format they are giving, right? Word format, article length, 280 words, abstract. Just try to abide by. Don't 8,000 to 12,000 words. This is the general. 8,000. Don't exceed the limit. They will reject for word limit also. I am telling you. मेरा हुआ नहीं rejection, but word limit के लिए भी reject कर देता है कभी-कभी. Article title, okay. Author details. Give your proper email, affiliation, right? Biographies, try to give a small biography, whatever in whichever institute you are working, what is your job role, how many papers you have published, your H index if it is there. Okay, research funding, all this you have to mention, right? Structural. So good journal will demand all this. ये सब मांगेंगे जब आप submit करोगे. Article classification, they will ask what sort of article is this, whether it's an original article, internet review, book review, what sort of this, whether it's a research paper, whether it's a action research, whether it's a empirical paper, smart PLS, you have applied smart PLS, right? So viewpoint, technical paper, conceptual paper, case study, literature review, general review, they have different sections of editors, right? So this is the, quality, benchmarking, Q1 journal of Emerald, right? Figures, even for figure, you have to, you have to see the all figures, charts, diagram, line drawing, web pages, screenshot, and for image should be submitted electronically. Both color and black and white files are accepted, but for color, they sometimes charge actually. So acceptable formats, this. So please check this. Check this. Tables का format क्या होंगे, वो भी बता देंगे क्या ये होंगे. Supplementary files क्या भेजना है, everything. Right, so these are the things you must. References, yes, you should follow. I hope you understand referencing style. Nowadays it is very simple, either install Zotero or Mendeley and it will be automatically done, right? Previously people used to struggle with this, Harvard karna hai, APA karna hai, right? Nowadays only just install a Zotero or a Mendeley and you will the software will do. Nowadays we are having software. I think Madam had a workshop also on Mendeley, right, Madam? On Mendeley.
Yes, sir. It was on reference management and Mendeley was majorly used.
Yeah. I have seen that. Good, very good one. So this sort of videos you should watch also. Even many YouTube videos are also there. So these are submit. So then go for double check your manuscript. What you will check? These are the points, right? These are the points. Then submission process, account, create an account. Yes, ORCID ID. You must be ready with this 3 ID. I got a invitation from a journal, but I am not ready with my Web of Science ID. I have a Scopus ID. Scopus ID, when you will get Scopus ID, when there are minimum 2 papers in your Scopus. Scopus will generate your ID. It's not like Google Scholar. Google Scholar, we go and we generate ID. Scopus only you publish 2, then your ID is generated. So these 3 IDs must be ready for any researcher, whether research scholar, researcher, dean, professor, VC, MD. You should be ready with these 3 IDs: ORCID ID, Scopus ID, and Web of Science ID. Without this, you cannot progress. I was stuck. I got a invite for this editorial board, but I don't have a Web of Science ID. That's bluntly told me. I actually target Scopus because I have published whatever I have published in Scopus only. All the 3 are in Scopus. So try to generate these 3 IDs. Mainly this I am telling for research scholars. Even for researchers or faculty, all of you should be ready with your 3 ID. Number 1, ORCID ID. Number 2, Scopus ID. Number 3, Web of Science ID. Okay. So this is one journal, another journal. Let me just show you. So these are some of the things. Some of the things you must see in a journal. Without seeing this, you don't go for simply submission will not fetch you publication. I'm telling you. Demotivation बढ़ते जाएंगे. So let me show you another journal, or should I go for open access? Let me show you another journal, right? Let me just show you another journal. Journal of Cleaner Production. Journal of. So where from have we got this journal? We have got this journal from the Journal Finder. Okay, ये Science Direct का है. मैंने Elsevier का है. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. Please look here. Journal of Cleaner Production. Okay. So what we will see? Yes, 9 days times to first decision, very quick. But after that, review 53 days, 2 months. And submission to acceptance, almost 4 months. So 2 plus 4, 6 months. I told you, in a standard good Q1, Q2 journal, you cannot publish before 6 months. You cannot. You cannot publish. No. 15 days, forget publication of 15 days, 7 days, all are predatory. 7 days, जैसे ही बोला predatory. Main sign is predatory. 7 days. Total, see, just add this. 9 plus 53 plus 123. How much is it? 4 months plus 2 months plus say 15 days. So 6.5 months. If everything goes well in one review, if it takes 6 reviews, think of 1.5 year, minimum 1 year, 6 months to 1 year. That is which one Q1 and Q2 takes. Okay, APC, I have a slide. I will come to that because it will confuse you if you see. Now, Journal of Cleaner Production. Suppose any sustainability researcher is here. It will be helpful for them. So what we will see, aim and scope, number 1, editorial board, who is the editor-in-chief? Who is the editor-in-chief, right? What are the, these things? You can also see the previous articles. Guide for authors, I have already shown you. You also should see the articles and issues. Yes, very important. All issues, check their, in good journal, you don't have to check DOI, but agar aapko doubt ho raha hai, go and check the DOI. You can catch, tomorrow you will catch. I am assuring you, tomorrow after, 8:30, you will start catching predatory journals. This I can assure you. You will catch. I will just help you. Okay. So article and issues. So just see, click here, all issues. Okay. Why should we see the previous issues? To understand what sort of journal, what sort of articles they are publishing. Right? Just aim and scope एक बार देख लेते हैं. Aim and scope, how they are writing. See here. This is also my, my area actually. I'm, you should. So Journal of Cleaner Production is an international, transdisciplinary journal focusing on cleaner production, environmental and sustainability research and practice. The opening sentence tells us whether you should publish with this or not, right? Journal of Cleaner Production serves as a platform, this production encompassing environmental and this corporation, government, education, institution, region and societies. So subjects, please here, explicitly they are telling the subjects. Subject area include, but are not limited to. It's not that. So cleaner production and technical process, sustainable development and sustainability, right? Sustainable consumption, environmental. If you are doing on climate change, nowadays I see on LinkedIn, so many are working on climate change. So this is your journal. You can, sustainable products and service, CSR and corporate responsibility. Corporate responsibility and CSR. If you are doing something in CSR, this is your journal. Education for sustainable development. This is also my area. Governance, legislation and policy for sustainability. So please read this. Without reading this, right? It's very tough. They are again giving, the Journal of Cleaner Production has the following companion titles. Okay, companion titles is different thing. You need not read this. But aim and scope you must. Just take the editorial board dekh lete. Then I will go for, yes, see, co-editor in chief, co-editors in chief. How many are there? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Even their biography is there. See the full biography of Maria Teresa. Okay. Let us see the full biography if it opens. Yeah, it is opening. I don't know whether you can see, but everything about her, you know, full professor. She is a full professor of university, this, with research topic, this, everything is mentioned. So just check who is
the 430 manuscript in Q1.
Yes. Let us check the H index, madam.
H index is 68, sir.
68, it is written, right? Okay. Amazing. These are the amazing researchers. My God. Editorial board. Kaha chala gaya? Achha, ye hai. Yu Tua Wang, Chinese researcher. China is doing huge, good research. Fudan University, Shanghai. Cleaner production. I gave one. So I know the editor who has Kim. He actually rejected my article. I know also. This person rejected mine, but there is nothing. If it is rejected, it is rejected. No. They even write their names sometimes, editors. Associated, they are very clear. They are very, you know, they will praise you, they will reject you, they will do everything with you. Okay. So I hope you have understood. So we will see the editorial board. We'll see the journal insights. Dekhne ka zaruri nahi hai. Purana, all issues, you must see the all issues. What are this kind of paper they are publishing? Very important, right? So let me stop here. Any question now? Any question? 1 or 2 questions?
Sir, I asked about, hello? Am I audible? Sir, I just started my research journey. I just registered myself for PhD. So my guide asked me to write a paper for UGC care. So I asked how to find out which paper is suitable for my study. Like you told us right now, like Scopus and all. So how to find out which journal is suitable for my paper in UGC?
Yeah, sir, I just told you aim and scope. So first you will go to Journal Finder. Even you can put a title. You must be having some title in your mind. I understood you have not written a paper. I have understood, but you have something in your mind, right? Suppose customer engagement is your topic. Frame a topic, customer engagement, put it in the Journal Finder, right? And just see what are the journals. From those journals, check the aim and scope. So stepwise I am going, right? If the aim and scope is matching what your research you are going to do, you shortlist that journal. But again, that may be deceive you sometime. Where I was working with Sustainable Institute, but Sustainable Development editor told me, no, your area is not matching. It was first the desk was accepted, then it was rejected. Brutally rejected by one reviewer.
Prilok, sir, I just
Yes,
want to mention that in UGC care, there is no, like, we cannot match the abstract. I don't think there is a platform over there. So what you can do is you can go on Scopus, you can check it over there, and then you can find the same journal in UGC care. It will be there in UGC care. So you can go like in a reverse process. You will have to follow.
Yes.
Okay,
yes, both way.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes, both way. From journal to Journal Finder or Journal Finder to journal. Anyway, you just use this. See, I am telling you all the. मैं आपको सब अस्त्र दे रहा है. आप कौन से use करना है आपकी मर्जी है.
Sir, one question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, as we have seen that if any writer want to get his paper published in open access, then he have to pay huge money. But in subscribe option, they have don't have to pay. So is there any benefit to publish in open access? Why anybody will spend so much money for the open access category? Is any benefit?
Okay. So my next and the last part of this today's presentation is open access, right? Only I will answer your question through open access. So just let me open.
And sir,
this.
one related question now.
Day 2. Haji, yes, sir. Tell me, sir. Tell me. I'm just
one related question more about this.
Yes.
Sir, suppose I want to write a paper on a particular topic.
Right.
So how can I collect papers or literature review? So is we can access it from OpenAccess, or by a particular go to journal. If I have not subscribed, then what I can do?
Okay, you want to search papers. You can go to Scopus, sir, if you are having Scopus.
Sir, Praveen sir, I would like to answer your question and I'd like to do some marketing over here. We have next to this FDP, we have SLR FDP of Dr. Shalini Agarwal. You can enroll for that FDP and you can get all the information related to literature review. Besides that, besides the marketing part, you can always do it through, like, if you have Scopus Index, like Access, you can find all the paper over there, or going to Google Scholar will not help.
So for the Scopus Index, we have to register for that?
No, sir, you will have your institutional access. Your institution will have an access to Scopus, and then only you will have that license or access to through your library.
No, but I am not associated to institution right now, so it is not possible for me, individual person.
Individually, then you will have to go, like, you will have to use Google Scholar in that part, but many of the predatory journals are there in Google Scholar, so it is not at all advised.
Tomorrow I will show you why madam is telling. Tomorrow your answer will come.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we are almost at the last topic, as I told you, open access, right? So you can just see what is the utility of open access, why researchers are going for open access, right? Just if you can read this, at its most fundamental, open access is when publications are free, available online to all at no cost and with limited restriction with regards use. Authors, how the author is benefited when he is publishing in an open access, the works get seen, right? To many more people. From the day you publish, if it is the open access, your journal will be online. So visibility is there. If there is visibility, the people will cite. If the people will cite, the impact factor will go. Your H-index will also go. Your citation will go, and the journal citation will also increase. Readers, why readers are going for? You are telling that I should read from where? Open access, right? So there is a website called DOAJ, right? Directory of Open Access Journals. So tomorrow I will show it. Today it's very difficult actually. Otherwise, so readers, as they can access and build on most recent work in the field, as sir was telling that from where I should find, you should go to Open DOAJ, 12,000 journal, open access. Day 1, you can see. Day 1, no embargo period. Okay. And funders, as the work they fund has broader impact. So this is why all the parties are very much benefited by open access. Authors are getting viewed, getting citation. Without view, no citation will happen, right? Without citation, your H-index will not go up. The journal's H-index will also not go up. What my point? So this is the thing that why world is running towards open access. Now, there are two types of open access. Let us see quickly. Gold open access, right? Gold open access makes the final version of an article freely and permanently accessible for everyone immediately after publication. But here they may ask you, as I told you, the editor might ask you that whether you want to go for gold open access or green open access. Gold may you have to pay or your institute have to pay, right? In gold, you have to pay. In some Western UK, US and UK university, the university pays because the university's H-index will go up. University has also a H-index, not only the researcher, not only the journal. University has a H-index. But our Indian universities are not that noble. They will not, so far I know, very less. But they will not sponsor you. So you have to bear the cost, right? Or it can be hybrid. It can be in both, just like subscription-based journal that offers an OA option which authors can choose if they wish. They will tell you, now you tell your article is published, is accepted. Accepted and published are two different words in the journal. Accepted means your article has been accepted. Now you have to decide, the author will decide, right? And why, I will tell you the reason also. So gold, so yeah. So just because it is very important, all of you please read these 5 lines. Just because a journal offers free access to content, this does not mean is it open access. As described above, gold open access allows the reuse of the work as long as the authors are acknowledged and cited. Citation, main is citation, right? Green open access. Here, so what is green open access? Also referred to as self-archiving, is the practice of placing version of author's manuscript into a repository, right? Filling it freely accessible for everyone. The version that can be deposited into a repository is dependent on the publisher. Now the publisher decides here. In green, in gold, the author decides, but in green, the green open access, the publisher will decide that what to do with the terms and conditions, which article version may be used, and when the article can be made openly accessible in the repository. You will see that they have 60 days embargo period. What is embargo period? That you have seen that some journal after publication, after 60 days, they will make it open access, open to all the authors. But that 60 days embargo period is decided by a website or a database called Sherpa Romeo, right? So you will see that the journal will tell that you go to our Sherpa Romeo and see our, what is our policy, right? Now see, what are the benefits of gold open access? Why people, I was telling you, why, what are the benefits? Number one, increased citation and usage. As articles are freely and permanently available online immediately upon publication, they have a broader distribution and increased visibility over subscription content. You have published, nobody knows you have published, right? So citation bhi nahi badega, kuch bhi nahi hoga. Research has shown that, yes, see, they are writing not this. Research has shown that article published open access receive higher citations. This is why downloads and views, right? Download तभी कर पाएंगे जब view बढ़ेगा, जब citation बढ़ेगा. Easy compliance with institutional and funder mandatory. Retention of copyright by authors. Faster impact, okay, and greater public engagement. So what is an APC? We are every time we are using the word APC. Let us understand why a journal charges a APC, right? Because see, the journal also have a cost. To maintain, what costs are there? Let me just show you the cost first. Yes, what, see this, you will understand. Kyun le raha hai itna paisa? Editorial work, suppose they have to do peer review, right? They have to do the administrative support, right? Checking the reference, right? Once you give it to a good journal, they will check your reference, right? This reference checking will be done by the administrative people. Plagiarism check, reference check, everything will come within 4 or 5 days. After that, your paper will be desk accepted. Acceptance has different stages. Desk accepted, first review, second review, third review, and then acceptance, then publication. So 5 to 6 stages. Commissioning content, journal development. The journal has also marketing cost, right? Yes, you can see the fourth point. Marketing of journal and content. Marketing of journal and content has cost. They will give, ads. They have to give ads. You have seen Emerald, they are giving, ad. The dynamic ads are coming when we are opening the journal of Elsevier, Emerald, Sage or Wiley. The dynamic ads are coming. So who will bear the cost? They get this cost from the APC that they charge. Production of articles, formatting, markup articles, formatting and inclusion in indexing services. Scopus, Scopus, Web of Science, the indexing, they to get this, the journal spend huge money to, to enter the database, because once they enter the database, the world will see. The world will see the journal. If they are not in the Scopus, nobody will see. Journal publish karte ja raha hai, koi dekhega hi nahi. Customer service, okay. So these are the major reasons. There are many reasons for charging a APC, right? So who is responsible? Very important. Kaun pay karega? Researcher, university, editor, reviewer. Who is going to author, reader? Who is going to pay? So although the authors are responsible for making or arranging payment of the APC, in most cases, they can rely on the institutions and funders for financial support. Suppose you could get a funding agency. Who will fund your research? They will give your APC. Suppose you are doing a research in, with supply chain management, right, of any company, and the company and the organization says that we will fund. Then your organization will fund, your university will fund, right? These bodies cover APCs in a variety of ways. For example, by establishing open access fund, making so company, that is company or institutions responsibility how to get the open access fund, right? So these are some of the. Now, are there any difference between open access and subscription? You can just read this, right? So with that, let us end here. So yeah, now I hope we have done with the day. So any question, 5-10 minutes we can take up. Yes, anyone,
Yes, sir,
any
one
question,
question,
please?
sir.
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
apps को host में भी मिलते हैं ना journals, तो apps को host में कौन से journals cover हो जाते हैं? Scopus वाले होते हैं?
Yes, Scopus bhi hote, but you have to check again, madam. Each database has their own, just like Medline. In Medline database, okay. So different database there can be, just like, that's why, madam was telling that in SLR, what we do a check whether I have, suppose I download from four database. Suppose I download from EBSCOhost, I download from Scopus, Web of Science. Then we do a step. What step we do? We eliminate the duplication. हम duplication क्यों eliminate करते हैं? Because same journal may be in different databases. एक journal Web of Science आज ही मैंने आपको दिखाया, एक journal Web of Science में भी हो सकता है, Scopus में भी हो सकता है, या सिर्फ Web of Science में हो सकता है, या सिर्फ Scopus में हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है, right? That is the researcher's responsibility to check this. Yes, I hope clear, madam.
Yes, sir. Suppose I have used AI for summarizing the content of a research. Should I be declaring it as part of my research that I have used the AI?
Sir, one last query.
I just let me answer, madam, and then how you have used, madam, to search the journal?
Not, sir. No, to summarize certain research. Or if I've written a very long article, I wanted to reduce it to certain number of words, and I have used AI or ChatGPT to do so. So will I have to declare it?
Now, a word of caution, madam, whether you declare it or not declare it. Nowadays, the tools are coming. Turnitin is coming with AI matching also. Now, whether the journal is just like plagiarism catching, they are having this also AI, whether you have used the AI tool. So that is also coming. So they will see how much percentage AI tool you have used. Now it is depending on the journal, whether they are, so it is risky at this point of time. Although there are very workshops I know, but journals are can show you many journals are exclusively telling no AI tool should be used exclusively. They are telling, yes, but that depends on the journal, editor's decision and the journal's policy. Yes, sir. Praveen sir, you are asking.
Yes, sir. Same related to this topic.
Right.
As we know, there is a fixed limit of the plagiarism 10 to 15%, below 10 to 50%. Then is there any fix for AI plagiarism percentage? Is any data?
Yes, there is also, but that will depend from journal to journal, sir. It is totally journal's policy. right?
So, sir, but if any journal fix, then what is the data minimum AI percentage?
Minimum, I have to search. Minimum that will
And
be only that much only, sir. 10 to
and
15%.
Turnitin and any other software are also catching this AI
Yes,
plagiarism.
yes. They are started. Yes, but what the journals are doing, I am not actually know, but they have. I had attended on workshop. They showed
Because this is a new
that.
concept, that's why we are.
Yes. तो काम कम करना पड़ेगा ना.
I
इंडियंस
think
काम करते हैं इसीलिए.
from UGC side, there is no fixed data on this AI plagiarism, but maybe in future UGC also fix the AI.
They will do. सभी कर देंगे. एक करेगा तो सब करेगा.
But at present there is no clear cut
No, at
instruction.
present there is no. At present you are free. But maybe 6 months बाद आ जाएगा तब आपका उसमें plagiarism
Because
दिखा
we are
देगा.
using at a mass level chat GPT.
Chat GPT. I know that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Any more question? Then.
सर इंस्टीट्यूशनल वो इसके लिए सब्सक्रिप्शन के लिए स्कोपस का है क्या, चार्जेस क्या है, एनी आइडिया?
नहीं, see madam, Reena ma'am, no, if your institution is having, then to
No,
for
it is
you
not having. The
Okay.
librarian always says that it is so expensive, we can't take it, we don't have much students. So the problem in our country is that the universities don't have access to Scopus journals, and then they want the papers to be published by faculty and scholars in Scopus.
No, this is
So इसके हैं क्या charges का कोई idea है, so that we can
see, I can tell you the way. So you collaborate with some faculty, no, who is having the access. And just suppose if you are आपको तो हर time Scopus नहीं चाहिए ना. Suppose you have to download some papers. You can go to that your friend's university or your nearest. All the central universities are having Scopus database. Even MDI is charging some, I think 100 or 150 rupees, and whole day you can spend. They are giving access. So
these kinds of facilities are there that they charge 150.
Yes. MDI was giving. MDI is giving. I know, but rest I don't know. Where you are located, madam, Reena ma'am? देहरादून आप इसमें चले जाओ, पेट्रोलियम यूनिवर्सिटी में चले जाओ. They are having, I know.
They are having,
and
they charge 150 rupees.
ICFI is having.
ICFI is having. You can.
Yes. We are having. We are having. I am from ICFI actually.
ICFI
Dehradun.
Go there. Yes.
Yeah. ICFI in Dehradun is also there. You can go there. Yes.
Sir, in relation to APC charges, one of my colleagues who was also publishing in economics, he said that if you write to the author saying you're from India and it's a lesser developed country, they reduce the charges. I don't know how far that is.
Yeah, I have seen that, ma'am. I have seen that. I paid $300 actually. Nothing. I also wrote all those things, but they told this is our charge, right? So there are some.
It used to take place. Now India is a developed country thanks to Narendra Modi.
So Africa, you have to.
Now you have to tell that I am from Africa.
Yeah, you have to collaborate from Africa or Nepal or something.
You have your co-author from Africa. They will give you.
Okay.
Very interesting. So tomorrow, please be ready with your journals, please, for your predatory thing. Tomorrow is the most exciting, session. So yes, any more questions?
Are you also going to talk about collaborations and having co-authors?
Yeah, collaboration will be obviously just like, even madam has already talked that collaboration gives you an edge. Suppose one thing is that you can publish faster, right? Suppose 5 authors.
I know, I'm aware about the benefits, but how to look for the collaborated authors, authors to collaborate with?
Yes.
Are you going to talk about that? How to
I can give you some idea. See, generally you have to see, suppose I want to collaborate with any author. So if you have you written any bibliometric paper, madam? Reena ma'am is asking, right?
No, yes, sir. No, I have not written bibliometric
paper. If you have not written, just try to get the top 10 authors in your area. Maybe for example, you are doing in customer engagement. Right. Just try to see who are even Scopus will give you customer engagement, top 10 authors. See, if the journal, if he or she is working in this area, he or she will accept you, right? Will be try to be a co-author. Suppose you are from which discipline, ma'am? Marketing, HR, finance?
HR and
HR.
and
Suppose you approach one marketing faculty, he will never approach. Generally, he will not never approach, right? So try, number one suggestion is try to find a person, a researcher who is in your domain. At least if it is in marketing, and then he should be in marketing. This is one thing. And
how
from
to
where
contact them, sir?
you can write an email. No, email you can get, email ID you can get there. Right?
LinkedIn, ma'am.
LinkedIn, yes, LinkedIn.
Okay.
Just give a search. From you go to Scopus, see who the top 10 researcher in your HR. Suppose in HR your field is compensation management. Suppose just for or 360 feedback system, right? So just give feedback system HR and HR in Scopus and see who are the top authors, right? Go to LinkedIn and you will get their ID, or in just simple Google Scholar. I think Google Scholar also gives ID, right? Or see his or her paper. In the paper तो ID होंगे ना?
पेपर में लिखा होता है email
पेपर
address
में
को?
yes email ID होंगे, affiliations होंगे, it will come. Your
Affiliation तो होंगी sir, but email ID पता नहीं मैंने
yes in some journals I have seen email ID also.
मैम
Or
रीना मैम आप
LinkedIn.
नाम लेके LinkedIn पे सर्च कर लीजिए फिर उसके बाद
हाँ, you can search from LinkedIn also. Best way I do like this, LinkedIn, right?
Okay, and then you write to them
Then
saying
you write
that I'm
that,
working on such and such area and I would like to
yes,
collaborate with you.
yes. That is the way that.
No,
Okay.
ma'am, you will have to write that you want to work.
हाँ,
Yeah,
I
that-
want to work. Majorly तो अपना ही काम होगा, उनका तो नाम ही
नहीं
होगा.
नहीं वो तो
Yes.
मैडम करेंगे, मैडम काम
Yes.
करेंगे, but she is asking कि मैं किसको करूंगा. That is her
हाँ,
question.
so that
that
is
is
the
a
way
good
we need
question,
to
actually.
yes, we need to contact them on LinkedIn only, and you can have
Yes.
you must have an IIM friend.
Yes.
Must have a
IIM friend.
IIF. What is that? IIM friend.
Yes, then it will be easy.
IIM friend.
Yes,
How to
someone from some professor, academician from IIM.
Okay.
Then you will
I know one of my Vijeta ma'am, for you, one of my tomorrow I will tell you this story. One faculty has written 60 paper, 60, but in Scopus only 2 papers. She is with one of my colleague, name should not be mentioned.
Yes.
But one of my colleague 6 years back, she has written only 6 papers. All are in A star. Now she is in IIM Sirmoor. I am not telling the name. So if anyone wants our connection, I can give you. Okay. So she is now sitting in IIM Sirmoor. Only 6 papers at that point of time, before 5-6 years. Only paper आपको 60 paper नहीं लिखना है, 60 papers. I don't know. I see somebody's resume, 60 papers. What is going on? I don't know. But how they do that also, I don't know. They have a team or whatever it is. But even 6-7 good A star paper will lead you to IIM. I can guarantee. If other skills are there.
Sir, I have seen one resume.
I am telling a real case, sir. I am telling a real case. Yes, sir. Please go on.
I also seen a resume. I have also seen a resume where the person has written 200 plus paper in the span of 25 years.
No,
कल आपने दिखाया तो था सतीश जी का 1035 papers and 111 H index.
If he or she is very much into that, just like he is into bibliometric, he's a very advanced researcher. It may happen, but I don't know how middle level researcher can reach that level.
But sir, 1000 paper, it means per day paper.
That's true. I don't know that.
Can they be joint authors in any research article? Can they be joint authors?
Yes.
First you have first author, you have second author.
Yeah.
So joint authors can also be there.
Yes, joint author. That is
so they contributed equally.
Yes, that is.
They have been there, but अभी कोई regulation आई है क्या sir? Only first 2 authors will be given credit, rest authors won't be. ऐसा कुछ आया है क्या sir?
Generally, ma'am, the first author gets the major credit, what I know.
60%.
Because, yeah, 60%. Next, this will reducing. More you are away from the first author, your second, third, fourth, your contribution reduces.
Sir, what about if a student has done an article and you have published it as a professor? Then if you have supervised,
It
then
happens,
what is the general thing that you do?
In India, you know the scenario, your guides them should be there, but not in the first, second, obviously.
Second.
I give my guide's name in the second, see my papers.
Yeah.
He never told me also, but some guides tell I see.
Some universities do have this regulation that you need to put your guide's name.
They do. Even
Some
they will tell
are
you,
free of
yes.
it. Yes.
They will tell you the journal. I was amazed to see. The scholar cannot select the journal. You have to, although I informed him, but he will send to the journal. I mean, the guide will say, send.
He
The
will become the
scholar has
corresponding author.
no right. I don't know how it is.